Prague is one of those wonderfully gorgeous European cities that is ideal for exploring on a weekend or longer trip. It offers something for everyone: history, delicious food, beautiful cobblestone streets, and a plethora of lovely architecture. From exploring the Prague Castle to taking a cruise along the Vltava River, here are 10 best, hidden, interesting, and unusual things to see and do in Prague. So let's dig right in. Number 10. Kick off your adventure at the Prague Castle. Spend a few hours exploring the stunning Prague Castle. The renowned Prague Castle is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and often captivates visitors with its facade. According to Guinness World Records, Prague Castle is the largest ancient castle in the world and one of the most beautiful. The Prague Castle is 45 hectares in size. The majestic castle serves as the president's official residence and has historically served as the seat of Czech kings. Fortunately, entry to the castle grounds is free. A combined admission ticket is your best chance for the complete experience, which includes the Golden Lanes, St. Vitus Cathedral, and the Basilica of St. George. Attend the Changing of the Guard event, which takes place daily at noon local time. If you only have 3 days in Prague, we recommend visiting Prague Castle on the first day because you won't want to miss it. Number 9. Explore the historical invasions in the Old Town. The Old Town, considered the beating center of the city, exemplifies the neighborhood's 11th century origins, and there is much to discover on the historical and cultural fronts. Whether it's raining or shining, travelers flock to the historic Old Town Square. The area is ideal for appreciating Prague's beautiful architecture, and it is bustling with street performers, musicians, cafes, and restaurants. While on your visit to the Old Town, stop by the City Hall to see the famed astronomical clock, photograph the Powder Tower, and explore the Church of Our Lady before tan. The Havel Market, located in the town square and selling goods since 1232, is open daily from dawn to dusk, is well worth a visit. Number 8. Visit the John Lennon Wall. This well-known and significant wall honors the singer-songwriter John Lennon and the Beatles. It is also a symbol of freedom of expression, as it is a place where people can revolt against communism. The wall is covered in a colorful slew of graffiti works inspired by the lyrics of John Lennon and the Beatles songs. People still leave candles and flowers in memory of John Lennon and the Beatles. And leaving your mark on the wall is permitted, therefore don't forget to leave your imprint on this iconic wall. Head to the Malastrana district in front of the French embassy to find this contentious wall. Number 7. Join one of many walking tours for sightseeing. Putting on a good pair of walking shoes and setting out on foot to explore a new city is a great way to learn about its neighborhoods, landmarks, and hidden gems. On a range of walking excursions, visitors can see the Church of Our Lady, the astronomical clock, the Old Town Square, the Jewish Quarter, and much more. Most excursions range anywhere from 1.5 to 4 hours, depending on your interests and where you want to go, and are guided by a true local who knows the city inside and out. For instance, visitors might take a tour that focuses on a certain area of the city, or they can join a walking tour that focuses on revealing a different, more interesting side of Prague and its surrounding areas. Learn tidbits of history and facts from your expert guide as you journey from one attraction to the next. Number 6. Take photographs of the Powder Gate Tower. The Powder Gate Tower not only has historical value as the gateway through which kings once entered the city, now known as Old Town, but its unique design also makes it a popular tourist destination. Construction of the gate began in 1475, stylized in the traditional Gothic architecture of the time. However, throughout the years, some of the original elements have been destroyed, but restoration attempts have been launched to bring the gate tower back to its previous beauty. Although the building hasn't been renovated in nearly 150 years, in 1887, Gothic Revival architecture was all the rage in Prague. Therefore, it was fitting that this structure be built in that style. Take in its towering 65 meters of height, graceful arches, and impressive 186-step stone spiral staircase. Known as the Praž Brna in local Czech, there is also an observation gallery 44 meters from the ground. Number 5. Visit the Museum of Senses. It's safe to say that this museum is unlike any other, with more than 50 mind-boggling displays sprawled across 17 rooms, all meant to stimulate or confuse your senses. As you walk through the facility, you'll navigate several zones that test your balance, taste, touch, smell, hearing, and sight. You'll want to bring your camera because there will be plenty of crazy photo opportunities. The Infinite Disco Room can also be found at this museum. This spectacular attraction consists of a chamber filled with mirrors and dancing, colorful lights. You might also be interested in the inverted room, where you can experience the sensation of walking on the ceiling. It's all located in the Museum of Senses. Number 4. Visit the Petřín Hill. Get away from the city and breathe some fresh air at Petřín Hill. Take the wonderful antique funicular up the hill or walk up and enjoy the beautiful scenery. There are various attractions on Petřín Hill, such as the Mirror Maze, which has roughly 35 mirrors, some of which cause road distortions. It's an enjoyable experience. The main attraction, however, is the Petřín Tower's outlook, which resembles the Eiffel Tower but is smaller. The metal base of this observation tower was created for the regional exhibition of Prague's Jubilee. You can take an elevator up to the viewpoint for a charge, or, if you prefer adrenaline, you can climb the stairs. The panoramic view of the city from the summit is magnificent and well worth the effort. There are also restaurants and cafes on the hill. Number 3. Visit the Image Blacklight Theater. The colorful performance at the Blacklight Theater is different from your normal night of entertainment, with interactive state-of-the-art spectacular effects and humorous storytelling. While the technique originated in Asia, it has been popular in Prague since the late 1960s, and tourists love it. It's a must-do on the bucket list because it's a little-known pillar of Czech culture. Number 2. Explore the Prague Zoo. After the Prague Castle, the Prague Zoo is one of the most visited attractions in the country. When visiting Prague, bring your children to the zoo. However, you may not have regarded it as a destination to spend the evening. But the Prague Zoo offers night tours on Friday and Saturday nights at 5:30 and 6 p.m. The 5:30 excursions are primarily aimed toward children, although there is much for adults to appreciate as well. As you visit Prague Zoo at night, you can get a glimpse into the lives of the nocturnal animals who are just getting started in the morning when the sun goes down. You'll see some incredibly exotic creatures go about their daily lives and get to experience nature in ways you'd never expect. Number 1. Take a cruise along the Vltava River. Everything depends on the type of trip you are taking in Prague. If you're looking for a romantic trip, ride the Vltava River in a beautiful glass-roofed boat while enjoying live music and a gourmet dinner. In this instance, I recommend you the Grand Bohemia, a modern glass boat. You could also take an hour-long cruise. As you travel under the Charles Bridge, you will have the best views of picturesque Prague from the river, including the majestic castle. You can enjoy the bar on board. There are various firms that offer these tours, each with a distinct fleet of boats. Prague Boats is one of the most well-known cruise businesses, offering packages that include lunch, jazz music, and a tour. The majority of the piers are located along the Vltava River in the ancient city. So, what are your plans for your trip to Prague? Let us know in the comment section down. That's all for this video. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notifications if you want to receive more videos like this. Until then, travel and see more.